Hello everybody, GamerPenny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV Online Let's Play. We're back right where we left off in the last episode, and we're going to talk to Lady Yugiri and pick up her quests here. So let's talk to her. If I may, madame, as I said earlier, we have been at sea for several moons, and our supplies are all but spent. I have not the heart to repeat the tales of our tribulations, nor would it please you to listen to them, I think. Suffice it to say, however, sacrifices have been made. Though it shames me to beg for more, when you have already offered so much, desperation compels me. Good madame, if you or your associates could spare any provisions, anything at all, it would go a long way to lessen the suffering of my people. Speak with Momodi. Momodi! Uh-oh, my cat. Hells, why didn't you say so sooner, Vesper? Course I'll help. You couldn't have picked a better day, to tell the truth. A wealthy merchant and his entourage were due to have a banquet here on the morrow, see? But just send word they can't come, meaning I've got a boatload of foodstuffs and no one to feed. Best of all, they paid for the lot in advance. Haha. Go and call on Frittera and Catherine at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Tell him I said to ship the little prince's order to the Waking Sands. Oh, and if they argue, just show them those letters. That should set them straight. Alright. I think if we go to the Weavers Guild, it's going to be the closest one. It's bright and sunny out. Oh, foggy out, I mean. Weavers Guild, I think it's closest to the Sapphire Exchange. We'll see. If not, we can just... I should have looked at the map. I was being lazy. Aha. When did they add this? When did they... Wait, for real though, when did they add this one? This has never been here. I swear this one is new. People were probably complaining that they had to make the run each and every time. Yeah, come on. This has not been here. I'm not even attuned to it. Trying to trick me. Alright. Well, we'll know that for the future. What's down here? Taking the red, huh? Is that the red mage one? Alright, Catherine. My, that's an rather odd request. Mayhap you misheard her instructions? Nope. You know, you shouldn't encourage them like this. Start to expect it. You mark my words. What a bitch. Calm down. They're just hungry. She's in the business of feeding refugees now. I ain't normally one to question Mistress Momodi's judgment, but that doesn't seem wise to me. I'll not speak for the children, but if you ask me, any man what can't earn a crust deserves to go hungry. Dang, I like to see you when you can't feed yourself. What's taking the red? Is that the red mage one? Taking the red. Distraught lass. Is this the red mage? It is. I don't want to pick it up quite yet. We will do that eventually. That'll give us another level 50 that we could get. But I don't want to do it quite yet. Alright, let's go back to the Adventurers Guild. It's nice to know that they have a Sapphire Exchange Ethernet. That's been needed for a very long time. Like, why would you not have one there? Alright, let's go back and talk to Momodi. Momodi. I don't know. Tell her that they gave me lip. They didn't give you any trouble, did they? Good. Now go and tell Lady Yugiri it's all in hand. Actually, they did give me trouble. I don't know if you heard me say that they gave me lip or not, but... I dare not hope for such magnanimity, much less expect it. Mistress Momodi is generous indeed. I shall be sure to thank her most humbly. Are we just talking? Oh, hey, Elfino. Lady Ugiri, I briefed the Flame General on your situation. I think you will be pleased with his reply. We've been granted an audience? Before the Sultanate and the Syndicate both. We should return to the Royal Promenade at once. You have done much for us, Master Elfino. I swear we shall return the favor. Naught is owed, Lady Ugiri, for naught has been given. This small favor you fairly won with your words. It is with words that you must win the favor of the Syndicate. Then I shall choose them with care. You will be accompanying us, yes? Good. Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of the true meaning of philanthropy, and that nothing so unpalatable will be required of them, assuming the Domans are willing to earn their keep. Come, the Flame General awaits us at the Royal Promenade. Alright, let's go. Back up to Council of Rule or something. Chamber of Rule. Go. Let's go see what they have to say. See if we'll help out the Domans. Let's do some sprinting here. Dark Cat. Alright. Hey, Robon. A pleasure, Private Valentina. The others are already inside. Let's not keep them waiting.
I, Ugiri of Domar, am honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Ugiri. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Domar, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Ugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
The law is the law.
Lord Lolorito?
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees. They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of UL'DAH is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think. Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in UL'DAH. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse. I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than Gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. UL'DAH's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage have fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote. To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
Aww.
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace, and I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, Little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, Accept my sincerest apologies.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
So UL'DAH would not accept Yugiri. Let's take the purple and talk to him again. And we're gonna get some earrings. Oh, we're not gonna get earrings quite yet. We'll get money, and then in the next one we'll probably get earrings. As you observed, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Oft have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. Bah, I will waste no more words on him, not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone follow me to the Hall of Flames. Okay. The Hall of Flames, huh? Can I jump off this? Down here? Oh god. We can. Where are we? The gold court. Well. Is this near the Hall of Flames by any chance? Where are we coming out? Hello? Hello, UL'DAH. We are kind of close. Rising vendor. A furnishing for the house. We might as well buy that. An orchestra roll. These are all crafting stuff. Okay, well, we got a balloon for when we get a house. I mean, we'll at least get an apartment at some point. I don't think we're ever going to be able to get a house because they're so, like, they're all taken. It'll be near impossible to do. Alright. Hello, Raban. The Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving that the matter be reconsidered. The Monitorists have made their position clear. Agreed. UL'DAH is not an option. Nor are Limsa Lominsa or Gridania, I judge, given the state of their internal affairs. Which leaves our Doman friends confined to a ship. Gods, the thought of them huddled in an airless hold with no hope of better treatment. Would that I had more time to find an alternative, place not bound by the concerns of the great nations. What about Mordona? Hello. Minfilia? That is precisely what I wished to discuss. I understand the Syndicate's decision. I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultanate to accept this for a limited time? A week, mayhap, or even just a few days? Excellent. I shall keep you informed. Lady Yugiri, I have a proposal, if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Alphino. The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stands in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordona. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comforts of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands, hard labor, lest you doubt, with naught save food and shelter by way of reward. Terms not unlike those which you yourself proposed, Lady Yugiri. Though I will not hear a word said against our beloved UL'DAH, Revenant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. If they can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. Master Alphino, once again I find myself in your debt. Pray do not thank me, my lady. The life your people go to is one of hard labor and few comforts, as I told you. Before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat, considering the distance of their present condition. Mayhap the Alden Adventurers Guild can be of assistance. Look for me there anon, Vesper. Lady Ugiri, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the Immortal Flames can provide. Alright, let's go talk to Elfino, who is in by Mamadi again, I think. Bum, 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 bum. Sprint up there. Look at that stage right there. That's kind of cool. Up on the stage. I wonder what goes on there. Mamadi. Where is he? Right here. Elfino. We are concerned that the Doman refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momadi has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time as they are ready to set out for Mordona. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength. Hi, Momodi. What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. Is there aught the Immortal Flames can do? I fear that exceeds our mandate. Were it a smaller number, mayhap it would go unnoticed. But the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordona. When government fails to act, the responsibility falls to us private citizens. I will engage the services of the 77 caravans on the Domans' behalf. Very well. We should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it is the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in UL'DAH, Lady Ugiri. And you in Revenant's Toll, my lord. Well, it sounds like we all have work to do. Lady Ugiri, let's put our heads together and settle the details of our arrangement, shall we? Mistress Momodi is quite right. There is much to be done, Vesper. I would like you to visit Gigion, the 77 caravans representative in Scorpion Crossing, to ensure that everything goes according to plan. Will do. But where is it? Where's Scorpion's Crossing? Oh, it goes out here. Western Thanalan, Gate of the Sultana. Okay. Gate of the Sultana. I think it's right there, but we might as well just do this. You. Because it'll take us out there anyway. Gigion. Or Gigion. Let's hop on a mount. I'm surprised Wing Sauce hasn't disappeared. Did it take away the timer or something? Like, he's been out for a very long time. Alright. Hey, Gigion. 77 caravans. Welcome, Madan, welcome. May I say what an honor and a privilege it is to serve you. Our finest carriages have been set aside for your use, and each will be driven by a highly experienced coachman, save, for one. Beg pardon? Why not all of them? Well, there was an incident, you see. Nothing bad, I hasten to add. And I had no choice but to discipline the fellow responsible. Alas, he proved unduly discouraged by this and elected to leave our employ. A pity, really. He was so familiar with the route in question. Why, under different circumstances, 'tis very like I would have chosen him to oversee this very caravan. Ha 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 ha. Ahem. A thought occurs to me. You are an accomplished adventurer, are you not? then mayhap you could go to the coffer and coffin and persuade the fellow in question to return. Needless to say, noble madame, I would never suggest such a thing were it not in your best interest. It is just that a venture of such import would seem to me to demand the very best. Would you not agree? To the coffer and coffin, huh? Let's go up there. We'll try to get this guy back to work. I would like to know why he was disciplined, however. Like, you don't just fire someone or discipline someone and have them walk off and then rehire them just because you need someone to do a job. That's doesn't always turn out that great. Alright. Let's go see who it is. See if we can get him to come back and help us move these people. Hiring coachman. Led your van? Bugger off. Me driving days are done. Gideon saw to that. Wouldn't listen when I tried to tell him what happened. Report it to the Blades, he says. 'Twas the goddamn Blades what took me stuff in the first place. To him it's all an excuse, and whining, of course. Tells me I've got to pay for the missing goods out me own bleeding pocket. The nerve of that bastard. 'Tweren't only his stuff that got robbed, Sniffle. They even took me ring, and I was gonna give that to mid last, you know? But does he give two shits about me and what I lost? Does he bollocks? In a wordless, leave it to me. / me. You mean to say you'll take care of it? Get the stuff back and everything? Praise the 12, things are finally starting to look up. I hear tell the Horse Sons take it all to somewhere in Nofika's wells. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Tain't like they've got to hide their doings being Blades and all. But you'd best be careful, miss. They ain't like to return what they took just 'cause you ask polite. Alright, where is this? We'll go to Horizon again. Jumping all over the place here. Gotta get this guy's ring back so he can give it to his lass. Let's hop on this and head out here. Oh, hello, fat chocobo. Ba-dum, bump, bump. Okay, let's go out here and see what we can find. See if we can get his ring back. He's down there again. We gotta go down here. Alright. Where is it? Aha, brass blades. I don't like your face, missy. Makes me want to do things to it. What? And I reckon my mates feel the same way. Ain't that right, lads? Alright, you brass blades. Gonna get a whooping. Gonna get a burning. Take him out. And then this guy. Alright. Why are the voices so loud? Breastblade Captain. I feel like we can hear them dying very, very loudly in our ear. Got him. Now who do we talk to? Speak with the brass blade. I yield, it's all yours, just don't hurt me, please. Bye. Alright, back to the coffer and coffin. What's this? Oh, the goblet again. Alright. Go and turn this in, back to him. Maybe he'll come and lead our caravans. That. We want to go down here on our Magitech armor. Adult funds. Hello. Oh, it's you. Any luck finding them blades what robbed me? Here you go. 12, bless you, miss. Now I can settle me accounts with Gigion. I'll make my way to Scorpion's Crossing straight away. Looking forward to working with you. And then talk to this guy there again. So, let's just go here. I know it's just one thing over, but we might as well take that aetherite there. Alright, let's go get this taken care of. Oh, I like this mount. He looks really cool. Down to Scorpion Crossing. Let's cross this bridge. I really like that red chocobo right there too. Turn this one in, and then we could probably... I don't know where this one leads. We've only got about like 8 more minutes for this episode though, so we might... We'll pick up the next one and we'll see what happens. We might go check the jumbo cacpot, not gonna lie. The woman of the hour, I hoped you might persuade him to return, but to go so far as to recover the stolen shipment, must say that was a welcome surprise. Pray inform Master Elfino that our preparations are complete and we await his orders. At the quicksand. No, save the ticket there. Go talk to Elfino. We'll get those earrings. And, well, we'll see. We'll see how far this goes. I'm kind of really interested in going to do our... On camera, going to do our jumbo cacpot and our mini cacpot stuff. But we'll see. Adventurers Guild. We shall see what we've got time for. Okay, up here. Talk to Elfino. Let him know they're good to go. No further delays, I trust. Excellent. I should leave more tasks in your capable hands. On which note, the Hourglass is now ready to receive the Domans, which means our next order of business is to ensure their safe passage to UL'DAH. I feel like I should take one of these, but I always sells for 500. That's only 1,000 gil. Dexterity, strength, tanking. Let's get this one, I guess. Alright, we'll pick up the next one. Here we go. We want this casting one. As we speak, the Domans are being ferried to Vesper Bay, after which they will be transported by carriage to UL'DAH. Alas, while our plans have proceeded relatively smoothly until now, efforts to coordinate the refugees' preparations have met with less success. Vesper, I would have you return to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever must needs be done, do it. Speak with Hosen when you arrive. He has been designated the leader of the first group. Alright, we will do that next time. For now, we're going to go to Gold Sasa. We're going to go check the jumbo cacpot. And then we're going to go do... And we're also going to do our mini cacpot. So we'll start with the mini one. Go check our jumbo. Because I have not done that yet. Oh god, the music. I always forget about the Gold Saucer music until I get here. And it's so catchy. Alright, let's go do our mini. Oh, she's wearing Yuna. The Yuna uniform. Yuna's outfit from Final Fantasy X. Where do I get that? I want Yuna's outfit. Alright, mini cacpot. Purchase mini cacpot. Yes. Okay, we've got one. We can't get the 10,000. Try this. And the 7's up there, so we couldn't get that. We could try for the 23 here. Oh, 21. That's not bad. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, let's try again. One. Oh, we gotta go for this one. It could be the 10,000. Oh, not bad again. Not bad again. Right? Try again. 1. Let's try this because it could be 24. Ah. Got screwed on that one. Alright. Well, okay. I'm also just want to check. So we've got our Bunny Chief Bustier. We've bought this. So next I'm saving up for the tights, which is 36. So we need 6,000 more. Let's go. Where's the Ethernet? Jumbo Cackpot board. Cackpot board. And check our tickets. See if we won anything. Even if it's just a consolation prize. 237. 666. We did not win anything. We'll get 3 consolation prizes. It's a low consolation prize too. Alright, and then we'll get our next ones. But you guys, you can't buy my ticket numbers. Buy that one. Buy this one. And buy this one. There we go. Alright. Got our jumbo cackpot. Well, that took less time than I thought it was going to take. So I think we are going to go ahead and end here anyway. And when we come back, we'll continue the main story quest again. So guys, I do want to thank you for all your support on this series. If you do want to see more of our Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.